Good day. Welcome to Jimmy's Blacksmithing. I have not had time to do some videos. I have a bunch of projects going on right now. Long story short, anyways, I just wanted to show you some simple stuff. For starting out in your shop, you want at least one hammer. Okay, you can have a hammer of any type. You can have cross pins, straight pins, this and that. Forgot you can stick a ball peen in there too. Okay, and you can have hammers. All you need is one. Okay, for starters, anvils. Okay, a pair of vice grips are awesome. Okay, as well as tongs. Incidentally, these tongs were made out of 3/4 inch drill steel at the time, and it took a while to draw these out by hand. I don't have a power hammer, and that's okay. Anyways, a pair of tongs and a vice grip, or just keep the steel very long. Like I do this a lot of times when I'm making something. I will take and just leave the steel long, so you don't need tongs. Okay, and you can make stuff like this with it. Okay, this is just done with a hammer on the anvil. Okay, and a hardy. Okay, a cut-off hardy. And so anyway, but here are some files. Don't know if you're going to do some locksmith work or some real fine tuning. Files are awesome. Round, half round, triangle, you name it, flat, coarse, fine, little tiny jeweler's files, you name it. A good thing to do is put them in like a block of wood, just drill some holes in there and stand them up so they don't get dull. And you can see what you have as well. I try to keep them organized, you know, rounds in one, half rounds in another, flat in another, blah, blah, blah. And then there's also this caddy here holds all kinds of punches and chisels, shaping, fuller type tools, you name it, and drifts and tin snips, pliers, wrenches, all kinds of stuff that used to be, all over the place, kind of. And through time, you just learn that you can't function if you have too much stuff like piled on the bench. Most of those chisels and punches and some other ones used to be right here. This is a mess right now. I got a bunch of projects going. Also, there's things you can make, like a coat rack. If you ever want me to show you how to make stuff like this, this was made about 40 years ago. It served its purpose. There's no welds on it, and it's got some paint from some previous applications on the doors. It's stuck to the paint. And but anyway, you can make leaves and things like this. That's just hammered there, with a hammer or a couple hammers. I don't know. Anyway, this was an experimental piece, and you can make. Here's a coat rack I never finished. It's got these cheesy flower type motifs on it. Don't know how the lighting is, but anyway, it's not done. I started finishing it at one time. And here's another leaf, just made with a hammer and anvil. This is very simple, and you can use a block of wood. A lot of people will take and put a nice decoration in there. And here's some flowers. Or whatever you want to call them on the ends. This one's not done. It's got some leaves in the making. And this is kind of a reject piece, but that's okay. I can use it around the house. Sorry I got sidetracked on there, but and last, another thing I may mention, very importantly, is a hunk of steel whether it be an anvil, railroad track section, just something really basic to hammer on, okay? And also, here is a hammer rack that is portable. It's got rollers on the bottom, wheels, and you can put all kinds of stuff in the bottom, and that needs to be organized anyway. You can hang tools from it, and so on and so forth. And you can move it around to wherever you're working or out of the way, which is a good thing. But anyways, I thought, oh, and also a heat source. Of course, you need a forge. This one happens to be gas, my own design. I use lava rock with mine. Without the lava rock, it wouldn't heat it up. You could maybe solder with it. But, so anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. And I hope everybody is staying well under this quarantine situation. And I'm speaking to all nations around the world. Everybody, this is a brotherhood. And we all have to take care of each other and look out for one another, be patient, kind, giving, and loving. And stay busy. And do for others as well as yourselves. And take good care, and we're going to see some major changes going on, as we already have. And if you have any comments or concerns about something you want to make, please make a comment there, and I'll be glad to show you how I can make something. And if I can't, I'll say, no, I'm not that smart. Okay, everybody have a beautiful day. See ya. Thanks for visiting.